Hi, welcome to the third episode of Whisky Wednesday. I'm Joe, and every Wednesday I do whisky reviews for your pleasure and for mine. This week I'm going to be reviewing the Benromach 10-year-old. A lot of you requested this on Twitter and Facebook. Please don't forget to follow me and share all the links on Twitter and Facebook. I will put the links in the description of the video just below, so please click and share with all your friends. The Benromach 10-year-old, it's a Speyside whisky, and Speyside is an area in Scotland where the majority of the whisky production takes place. There are hundreds of Speyside distilleries. There are so many, all clustered together in a really small area. If you just kind of do a quick Google search, you could be able to see the amount of distilleries in Speyside. It's phenomenal. So a little bit special about Benromach. It's Speyside's smallest distillery, and all the whiskies made here, they're made by just two people. So there's just two distillers in Benromach that handcraft the spirit, and because of that I think it's such a special whisky. So we're going to try that. A lot of the Speysides they're kind of quite rich, quite sherried, quite fruity. There's a few kind of peated expressions as well among the Speysides, but the majority of Speyside whisky, it's got that kind of, you know, really rich, fruity, kind of sherried expression. This is 10 years old. It spent the majority of its life maturing in ex-bourbon casks, some sherry casks, and then finally it's had a finish in ex-European Oloroso sherry casks. So we're expecting some quite a rich fruity dram. I've actually got a special Benromach, hope you can see that. Benromach tasting glass. And Benromach actually launched this new whisky earlier this year. So it's a new 10-year-old whisky from Benromach, and I urge you to go and buy it because it is that fantastic. It's got the colour, it's gold. Let's have a little bit of smell. Right, so straight away you get that kind of very kind of sherry influence, but also it's a really nice kind of hint of chocolate. Really, it's a very chocolatey dram, but with the chocolate you get nuts as well. So kind of quite almondy, and just at the very end, the nose, you get a hint of peat as well. So like a little bit of peat smoke. Getting well, as well as the sherry influences, you're getting quite kind of rich, kind of raspberries, blackberries, quite kind of, you know, kind of foresty fruits. And it's one of those whiskies that you can kind of have your nose in it for the whole night. It really does smell that good. It's really smooth, creamy. So let's have a little taste. Really good whisky. On the palate, those kind of rich fruits come out. You get that finish of the Oloroso sherry cask. So you get the really kind of rich, fruity, kind of blackberry-esque. Those chocolatey notes come through as well. So it's like a kind of almost kind of augmented version of the nose. It really is a fantastic whisky. A little bit more. You get those nutty flavours coming through as well. And also on the very, again with the nose, on the finish, you get that kind of hint of peat and smoke. It really, really is fantastic whisky. Mouth coating, really, really rich, flavoursome. So I definitely recommend you getting a bottle of this. You can get it for around about 30 quid, and it's up there. I think once this bottle's finished, it's going to get replaced straight away. It's one of those whiskies that I'm going to kind of buy and buy and buy. So again, 30 quid a bottle from kind of various online shops. I definitely recommend you going out there and getting a bottle if you haven't tried it. The Benromach 10-year-old, as ever, please follow me on Facebook and Twitter. I will put the links in the description, and I'll see you next week. Cheers.